How can young people who see the opportunity to change systems around them for the better develop an idea and test its validity in the real world?
Somewhere back in my head, it was always there that I would do something on my own to contribute to the society, to the nation, if possible.
In Bangladesh, there are a group of classes that are focused on this kind of empowerment, using the classroom as a place to launch real-world solutions.
If I want to be a driver of change for my country, I can't be that driver of change only in the classroom.
In 2021 and 2022, students and faculty at BRAC University in Bangladesh took part in a global experience in social entrepreneurship and leading change in organizations. Participants earn a certificate that equips leaders all around the world to launch real-world solutions to pressing problems. BART professors Alejandro Crawford and Eliza Edge were part of a group of professionals and educators who launched a new course focused on social entrepreneurship.
It challenges students to develop solutions for which there's no blueprint. It makes them paint freehand rather than by numbers. But it provides a structure for doing so and injects the knowledge that one needs every step along the way.
This isn't just a classroom where students are forming a team and going out into their individual communities. The experience is absolutely finding similarities that you have with your teammates, but then identifying what it is within you that drives you and makes your contribution to the team so important.
Dhaka is the capital of Bangladesh, a city of 23 million people. Here, the cohort of both classes, led by Dr. Sebastian Groh, is a professor at BRAC University.
Being an entrepreneur myself, as well as an academic, this combination is really powerful, I think, and I feel like I can contribute the most or support the students the most in that because I can kind of combine the two fields, the two experiences.
The class uses the Rebel-based platform to help students develop and test their ideas and get input from a global group of students and experts.
So we're using an online platform called Rebel-Base. And in Rebel-Base, we have different modules, what we call. The modules are from identifying a problem, designing an idea, designing a prototype, building a financial model, a marketing plan, a total addressable market, up to the final pitch. So basically, we take the students on a ride, literally. Throughout the semester, every week they tackle a different module, and every week they have to be ready in a global class to present this model.
Two students, Shanila Mejabin and Shazami Khalil, participated in the Leading Change in Organizations course and wanted to develop a solution for making pension plans accessible where they work. Shanila is a financial consultant at one of the largest commercial banks in Bangladesh. She saw an opportunity to create a project safety net for the elderly people.
নিরাপত্তাটা শব্দটার মধ্যেই কিন্তু আস্থা, বিশ্বাস, নির্ভরশীলতা আছে। সো এই আঙ্গিকে আমরা রিটায়ারমেন্ট পেনশনে না যে রিটায়ারমেন্ট প্ল্যানের কথা চিন্তা করেছি যখন আমরা শুনতে পেরেছি যে ওসান থেকে আমাদের একটি প্রজেক্ট করতে হবে। সো এই কারণে সেফটি নেট বা নিরাপত্তা জালের নামটাই আমাদের কাছে এসেছে এবং আমরা চেয়েছি ফিনান্সিয়াল ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে কোনো প্রোডাক্ট নিয়ে কাজ করতে।
In Bangladesh, life expectancy is 73 years. The retirement age is 59. Very few people have access to a pension. They have to rely on their families for support.
সোসাইটির একটা বিরাট পার্টি হচ্ছে A60+ যে আমরা গ্রুপটা বলছি যারা বার্ধক্য এজে চলে গেছে। ওই এজে যাবার পরে মানুষ প্রথমে চায় হলো ফিনান্সিয়াল ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্স। এই ফিনান্সিয়াল ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্সটাই তারা নিয়ে আসলে তাদের মধ্যে নিজেদের একটা কনফিডেন্স আসবে।
The group realized that there was a real need for a new sort of retirement fund that would be accessible to more people.
When you invest in a government bond, you have to give a lump sum altogether. Our product is very different because it's a monthly saving, so you give a little bit every month for however long you want, depending your earnings, your lifestyle and your income.
Using new Rebel-based modules to apply innovative methodologies for leading change in organizations, Shanila and Shezami took their idea to company leadership. where they found a receptive audience.
আমি আমার সিওকে যখন এক্সপ্লেন করলাম প্রোডাক্টে নিয়ে, এর সুবিধা নিয়ে এবং কিভাবে এটা বয়স্কদের আসলেই তাদের নির্ভরশীলতা বাড়াবে একটা বার্ধক্য এজে এবং কিভাবে তাদের স্বাবলম্বী করবে রিটায়ারমেন্টের পরে, তো তখন এই প্রজেক্ট প্ল্যান আমাকে তৈরি করতে হলো, তারপরে কনসার্ন সিওর কাছে আমাকে প্রেজেন্ট করতে হয়েছে, তারপরে আমরা গো অ্যাহেড পেয়ে প্রজেক্টটাতে আগিয়েছি।
আর্থিক স্বাধীনতা ইটস আ ভেরি ভেগ কনসেপ্ট। আর্থিক স্বাধীনতা তো খুবই মানুষের জন্য বোঝা একটু ডিফিকাল্ট। সো আমরা যেটা সবসময় মানুষজনকে উৎসাহিত করি, যখন আপনি রিটায়ারমেন্টে যাবেন তখন যাতে আপনার আর্থিকভাবে আপনার কোনো কিছু নিয়ে দুশ্চিন্তা করতে না হয়।
Bangladeshi people are basically savers. Okay? So they know that they need to save money, but when it comes to stocks or mutual fund, people are really scared.
With the support of their bank's leadership, the new retirement fund is poised for full rollout and implementation in 2023. For Professor Sebastian Groh, the new retirement plan fulfills a key need as Bangladesh's economy moves into a new phase.
I think that's also reflecting a little bit the development Bangladesh has been taking, that it's approaching the middle income country status, and that these are the things which need to be in place in order to develop further.
Another group of BRAC social entrepreneurship students decided to turn their focus on a very different problem: the lack of daycare in Bangladesh's poorest communities. The team visited the Korail slum, located in Dhaka, a community of more than 50,000 residents.
So we went there and we met few families having children aged 0 to 6. The children should not be fed unhygienic food that definitely would not help them to develop their cognitive attitude, or maybe the language skill, or maybe the social skill. You'd never want such a life for yourself. We would never want such a life for ourselves.
The team realized that with support and guidance, local women could create daycare centers called hubs and run a small business looking after the children of neighboring families. The team decided to call the project Roots.
তো ওইখান থেকে আমরা মানে আইডেন্টিফাই করলাম যে রুটসটা নাম দেওয়া যায়, কারণ হচ্ছে যদি একটা গাছের রুটটা যদি স্ট্রং হয় বা বেসিকটা যদি স্ট্রং হয় তাহলে গাছটা অনেক দিন স্ট্যান্ড করতে পারবে।
We wanted to do something from the roots so that the children in the later future they can contribute more to the education, to the society.
It is based on the idea that with guidance and support, local women such as Rabia Akhtar here in Nayanganj could set up independent businesses providing childcare support for other families.
এই রোজ সেবার আশা মানে ওদেরকে দেখাশোনা কইরা মানে ওদেরকে খাবার লাগে, কীভাবে খাবার লাগে, কীভাবে গোসল করার লাগে, ওই জিনিসটা আকর্ষণ হয়েছে। যেমন একটা মা একটা ছেলেদের যত্ন নেয়, আগে তো ওই ফিলিংসটা আসে নাই, ওদের সাথে মিশা আমার ওখানে ওই ফিলিংসটা হয়।
Mohammed Masoom and his wife both work outside house and does not have enough time to take care of their children.
দেওয়ার ফলে আমি আসলে অনেক উপকৃত হয়েছি। বাচ্চাদেরও শারীরিক গঠন আগের চাইতে ভালো, গ্রোথের দিক দিয়ে অনেক ভালো, বাচ্চারাও অ্যাক্টিভ হইতেছে। এখানে মানে ওনার কাছে রাখার কারণে আমি একটু নিশ্চিন্তে আছি এবং আমার কার্যক্রমেও আমি সময় দিতে পারতেছি, বাচ্চারাও মোটামুটি ভালোভাবে বড় হইতেছে।
If those kids are not sent to that woman who will educate them, the alternative is basically nothing. That they do not have education, that they will probably eat poorly.
The project Roots received recognition and an award at an annual idea competition in New York.
Now, this team was so successful in developing this project that at the end of the semester in the social entrepreneurship course, we have a pitch competition in New York, which is called Disrupt to Sustain. And they actually won a money prize as the best team, which was obviously fantastic news for Bangladesh, fantastic news for BRAC University, because they competed with teams from Bard College, but also from all over the world. So that I think was a real treat.
The team is now using those funds to develop and expand the project. For Professor Groh and the students, having a chance to develop their ideas and get international feedback was crucial.
So it's a continuous interaction and learning, appreciating, but also realizing on very different parts in the world may have very similar problems you have, and learn together how to solve those issues in your local soil.
Individually, all of them had amazing idea, and faculty members from different universities that we took, they were all amazing. It's like I'm happy that this course happened.
These projects are proof that with the right tools and the opportunity to use them, problem solvers learn to launch and grow real-world solutions and draw resources and opportunities to them.